Welcome to the Syras video guides. For this video, I'll walk you through the typical workflow of a team screening project. This video won't include Syras's major features of screening and deduplication. We have specific videos that cover the detail of those features. Here I'll string together the typical flow from the perspective of the person running the project, so you can see what it's like to manage a team screening articles from end to end. Okay, so first thing I'll do is sign up for Syras. To do that, I'll go to beta.syras.org and enter my email address and password. Now, before I can create a project, I'll need to confirm my email address by clicking on a link from an email that I get, just like you'd expect from an online service like this. Right, so here I am signed in with my verified email account. I can change my details under the account tab here, like my full name. If you've realized you've created an account with the wrong email address, or you want to use a different email address, you'll need to abandon your first account and start again. We don't have a change email process just yet. This becomes really important when dealing with other team members or collaborators. So I can now go ahead and create the project. Once I create the project, I'll be able to open it and then hit Manage to go to the main dashboard for the project admin. Syras has two user types: a project administrator and a project collaborator. The person who creates the project is the administrator by default. They'll be doing most of the heavy lifting running the project, like importing references, deduplicating, and assigning work. And this manage screen is where all that happens. Collaborators don't get any of that. They can only screen articles and export results of screening. The first thing you'll be doing is importing articles. Syras accepts a number of popular files and formats. Ensure that you select the right format that matches what you're uploading. Here we have a RIS file that actually has a .txt extension. This will still work. This upload process can handle files of up to 32 megabytes, so you shouldn't have to worry about splicing your files. You can import a number of files, and if you totally bungle your imports, you can start again by selecting Replace All Project Data in the upload process. Okay, so you've got all your references imported, and you're ready to deduplicate. If you're interested in the depth of that feature, it's time to head over to our other video to check out all the magic there. If you're lucky like me, and you know that you don't have any duplicates, it's time to set up screening. For a team screening, you'll need to decide how many article sets you want. This determines the streams you can then screen with. Let's start by splitting our all articles set into two. This divides the articles up evenly between the two streams, giving you two different sets to assign for double screening. Next, you'll need to add your collaborators. Here, I'll only add one, but you can have up to 6 total. When they've been added, you need to assign them to an article set so that you can send them an invite. If they've signed up while setting up, double check what email address they've used to sign up. They've really got a match. You can easily remove them and add a different email address if you need to. Okay, now you and your team are ready for the screening process. If you want to see all the magic of screening, head over to the video guide for screening. Let's take a quick minute to look at what your collaborator experience will look like. They'll have a similar email onboarding experience to you. They should sign up and then click on the Accept button in the Syras email invite. If they sign up as part of clicking the invite, they'll need to verify their email address before getting started. We recommend triple and quadruple checking that your collaborator has signed up with the same email address that you invited to the project. It's common for students and academics to have multiple email addresses. They must match here. During the project, we notify you about key events like a collaborator starting or finishing screening. But if you're curious, you can see how far progressed each team member is with their screening under the collaborators section. Alright, the first team has finished double screening. It's time to deal with disagreements. The project administrator can again split articles, this time into 2 sets using the disagreements button. The first set is articles that collaborators disagreed on, and the second set is articles that both collaborators agreed to include. Like the other sets, you need to assign a collaborator to complete the screening of the disagreement set. Typically, this process will be one of the 2 screeners controlling input while sharing their screen on a video call. You're ready to wrap things up and export. You can select Export All Included to get the list of included exports. In this export, you'll have 4 files to download. The agreed includes in each stream and the includes from disagreements in each stream. You can download as RIS or EndNote XML formats in order to continue with your preferred tool for the full text screening. It's worth noting that we're always improving Syras and making things better. If you see something that looks different here, your best bet is to take a look at our written documentation for accurate details on how things work. This video is mainly for helping you get a feel for how you can use Syras for the whole systematic review journey. Thanks very much for watching.